So explain to me what the thing was that you saw in the practice you were working in that made you say you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Like what was that
Yeah,
was like, hey, we can fix this.
the biggest thing is being able to have the biggest thing was the team's ability to sell eyewear. So I had realized really quickly that selling is kind of deemed as like this bad word in eye care.
Yeah.
And I had already been taught in my previous jobs outside of eye care that it's not really selling. It doesn't come off as selling if you're really trained well on what it is that you are selling.
Hmm.
And I found that there was, at least in that practice, now I found throughout our industry that there is a huge lack in us being able to teach doctors and opticians how to properly sell. I think that in our industry, actually, I know that in our industry, we are the only medical field that has so much relying on retail sales. You can go into a heart doctor and you can have your heart surgery done, and you're going to be like, that is the best doctor in the entire world. But then you go into your eye doctor and they can dial in the most amazing prescription for you. And if you don't purchase any eyewear, not necessarily even from that doctor or not, but if you don't purchase any eyewear, you'll never be able to see the true benefits of what that doctor was able to provide you. And,
Hmm.
with so much relying on the sales of goods, of hardware, right, in our industry, when we go through the education and the schooling process with eye doctors and opticians, there's a lot on the trade, right, on learning the trade and everything else, but there's very little on the teaching of how to sell it.
Yeah.
So it was a huge loss.